Greetings Grapple fans, Rob ringside alongside the Big OC Dave O'Connor. We are here at Studio 6 in Maidstone, and Dave, we are being joined at ringside by the Nail.
Very much so. I was very fortunate to catch up with the Nail earlier on today with his thoughts on this upcoming match with Andros J.
Greetings Grapple fans, Dave O'Connor here. I'm backstage with the Nail. We last saw him at Lock Meadow, but unfortunately he's nursing some cracked ribs from that. And today you are facing a man you're familiar with and have wrestled previously at Chatham Carnival Chaos. We have you facing Andros J. What are your thoughts going into this match?
Well, Dave, it doesn't matter that my body isn't at 100% right now, because my mind is at 110%. Pure wrestling mode right now, and it doesn't matter. For the people in attendance today, I'm going to give them their money's worth and what they paid to see. I'm going to give it my all tonight, despite the injury. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to please the fans, and I'm going to win. I'm taking home the win regardless. I beat Andros before last time at Chatham Carnival. I can beat him right here tonight in Maidstone for the people of Maidstone. So we are gonna rock on.
We will send you back to ringside and our commentation station with Rob ringside and myself, Dave O'Connor.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Grapple fans, the hardcore heavy metal hero in the Nail.
And once again, Grapple fans, this is the scale of the challenge facing the Nail, the pace setter, Andros J. He is no stranger to a UKPW ring. No doubt the Nail knows his work well. They have met before. On that occasion, the Nail picked up the victory.
Very much so. Andros J pulling double duty at our Lock Meadow Showdown event, where he was one half of the Emo Trash Boys with his partner Ted Speen, and he took on Eden Rise and Vicky Two Thumbs, where they were victorious, and then he competed later on that day in the Showdown Rumble.
Yes, indeed, and he did make it to the final four.
Now, Andros J has competed in UKPW now for going on 18 months. He has also competed, well, at Blizzard Brawl 3, for example. He wrestled for the UKPW Showcase Championship.
Yes, indeed, and we're away.
But as much as we've got a singles match on here, you're quite right when you think of Andros J, and you have to think of the Emo Trash Boys. They've got to have their sights on those tag team championships, which you'll see defended later on.
Yes, indeed. Nail is already protecting those ribs, and they aren't even halfway across the ring from each other.
Well, there you go, you heard that straight out of Andros J.
He's here to wrestle. So they're about to square off. Bell's already run. But here we go. Andros J just swipes for those ribs.
Well, perfectly honest with you, very much like the Nail needed to strap those ribs, but you cannot say they're not now a massive target.
Absolutely. Let's make them more conspicuous. Now Louis using his crowd to give himself the energy to proceed. Andros J very clever rolling through from Nail's swipe. Maybe even hurt himself.
Nail needs to feed off this energy from this Maidstone crowd. They've really got to get behind him today.
Square off. Oh! Andros J just goes right for the ribs. Referee Tristan straight in there to check on the Nail. make sure he's clear to compete.
I'll ask you, in your capacity, have you ever seen the Nail just crumple from a knee to the midsection?
I cannot say I have, Dave. That's a pain I have not seen on his face very often. He's being stretched out.
Oh.
Look at that. So much that it's just, I see ribs protruding. He's stretched out so far. And obviously that's going to put pressure on that rib cage, which is already, as we know, injured and aggravated by recent contests.
No, very much so. And actually, if you think of this in another context, this puts even more pressure on UKPW official Tristan Stone, because he has to also at the same time make sure he safeguards our own competitors against, even in this instance, potentially from themselves.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that.
Just every time he hits the deck, it's just gonna cause more and more problems.
Just drives his knee into that ribs. It's unclear how many he's injured. My understanding is at least 2.
Well, absolutely in that regards, and it's along the lines that he's not been 100% forthcoming.
Yes, not only driving the air out, but just driving that knee up.
As far as I understand, he's not been 100% forthcoming with UKPW management, so we don't know.
Joe just measuring up, nothing. Oh! Nothing good, just a pump kick upwards into the ribs of the Nails.
If he caught him with the toe, he's going to just... And again, it's just going to injure those ribs further at this point.
This is uncomfortable to watch.
And for those of you that have never actually bruised, strained, cracked or whatever to your ribs, it just incapacitates you so much. You have a huge inability to draw any form of breath.
Absolutely.
And if you can't breathe, you can't do anything.
Absolutely, 100%. Obviously, we know that the Nail relies on a couple of high-flying top rope manoeuvres, a moonsault, an elbow drop. A moonsault's out of the question, surely, with cracked ribs.
I would absolutely agree with you. But if you think about the other things he's got in his arsenal, you think about the nail gun DDT.
Yeah.
He's still going to be falling onto his back, which again is going to drive.
Oh.
Andros J causing massive problems with Tristan Stone. Yeah.
Crowd behind Tristan Stone for asserting himself.
Very much so. I mean, our UKPW officials, they don't always get love, but when they do, I'm all for it. Andros J letting the crowd know exactly what he thinks of them.
Yes, indeed. As he lifts out the Nail, just drives him back to the canvas. We have the first cover of the contest. Would have been a mercy, but that's 2.
You know what the Nail's like, he will not quit.
Oh, but that's smart by Andros J, forcing him to kick out.
Well, there's that, but at the same time now he's just sitting there with his knee driving into him, not doing anything else, just literally that added pressure.
Rolls through.
Oh, no.
Like a cover for a second.
It was a cover for a second, but then he pulled up his neck and he started to almost stretch out the spine.
Maybe taking a different approach rather than stretching the ribs out, just driving them in.
Swing and a miss for the Nail. Roll up.
And a cover, 2. And once again, forcing the Nail to kick up, kick out. It's got to be painful.
Every time this is an expand, you expel energy.
Absolutely.
Everything in that regard.
Into a cover. Unorthodox
cover
from Andros J.
There it is.
Nail kicks out too.
Again, Tristan Stone doing his job. He called the fact that Nail's shoulders were not down to the mat, regardless how much Andros J was getting in his face. No.
100%. The Nail is in audible pain. We have the best seat in the house. We are high up and out there, but we can hear the Nail in pain from here. This is just brutal to watch. Credit to the Nail, having said that, for kicking out so many times when it would have been perfectly understandable to stay down. Oh! Suplex floats over, 2 count. Once again, the nail not done yet.
No.
You can't fault the resilience of the nail, but should we?
At this point in time, as we said before, it's a matter of how much resilience he has, number one, and also number two, just as we've been talking about. Unless you've had a rib injury, you have no idea. No. Oh.
You can probably guess, but that's all you'll have. Just driving the elbow into the ribs, those injured ribs just being worked over. Referee just checking in on the nail. Jay just kicked to the left shoulder of the nail. Medical assistance hand, but the nail has to ask for it. So far, every time the referee has checked. Oh! Ow. Jay just it sounded like a pancake hitting the ground from 3 stories up.
I know. I think we might even see it again. Oh, that
double hand that time.
Oh no. Just literally pounding on his chest. Andros J there asking if the referee's blind, yet directly talking to him and getting a response.
Oh. Nail can barely stand. Calling for an end to proceedings as he steps up off the second rope. Tornado DDT. And that has to be it. And a kick out at 2 3/4. The nail is refusing to throw in the towel.
But if Andros J wants his victory, he cannot get frustrated. He needs to go back to what was working.
Yes, indeed. He can still pick up a defeat, even with the dominant position, if he gets himself disqualified.
Yep.
The nail. Oh, look at that. Looking to work himself back up to a vertical base. Andros J with another chop. Oh! Nail with one of his own, but every chop is hurting him in equal measure.
Yep, very much so.
And the nail able to string a few together without response. Just, okay, maybe not a few, maybe more than a few now. We're up to several. The nail is recuperating, gaining a little bit of wind and momentum. Crosses over into the corner, but Andros J there to meet him with a kick to the midsection. So reverses a whip from Andros J, but it hurts him to do so. Ducks a clothesline. Oh wow! Blue Thunder bomb with the injured ribs.
But there's absolutely no way the nail has got anything right this second to capitalise on that Blue Thunder bomb.
Absolutely, he's driven Andros J to the mat, but he cannot capitalise.
No, absolutely not.
Referee Tristan Stone with a 10 count for both men.
True, but as you said, may not be able to capitalise right this second, but what the nail needs right now is time.
Yes.
And that is what this has given him.
Andros J first to his feet, despite being the recipient of a Blue Thunder bomb.
Oh, and a sliding knee strike straight into the back and the ribs again.
Some innovative offense from Andros J. Almost feel like he's enjoying the position of dominance. He can just try some new things out.
Oh, big power slam there from Andros J.
Brutal slam, and Andros J calling for a halt to proceedings. We know what he can do from the top rope. As he measures up. Goes for a double stomp, but rolls through, seeing the nail is not there to be met.
Oh,
looks like he favoured that leg a little bit.
Go behind there by Andros.
Ducks through, picks him up. Oh! Big German suplex.
And again, all that pressure on those ribs as the nail gets thrown by Jay backwards.
And the nail just unable to get to his feet. Just
you think Jay's going to go back to the top rope for that double stomp again?
I don't know if it's a double stomp this time.
He's going for that swanton.
It looks like it.
There's the
Hits it.
swanton.
That's got to do it. Referee counts to 3.
Mercifully, that one is over. Wow.
Here is your winner, the pace setter, Andros J.
Well, grapple fans, that was, I mean, all credit to the nail, but Dave, that was uncomfortable to watch.
A little bit, yeah, in that regard. And as we said before, it doesn't. The human body can only take so much. And as we know, we've seen it countless times. It only takes 3 seconds to win a match.
Absolutely, and in this case, the victory goes to Andros J. And how about that swanton bomb from the top rope just into the already injured ribs of the nail, which have been worked over all match. That understandably does it. And it remains to be seen, can the nail take a break? Does he have it in him to rest and recuperate? At this point, it's starting to affect his winning record.
Yeah, very much so in that regard. And it may be that at this point in time, we need some medical attention for the nail to basically get him out of the ring. But at the same time, it may be that UKPW management actually insist on the nail taking a break.
Give it up one more time for the nail.
Greetings, grapple fans. Rob Ringside here, reminding you to check out more UKPW content on our YouTube channel. There's links everywhere around us, so just pick one. You're going to have some fantastic wrestling action.